Hi. Hopefully this works. Okay, good. We're back. We're back here. I don't seem... It shows up, which I think is interesting, but it doesn't look like I get any audio input unless or audio output, unless I have the capture card activated, which stinks, but it's just one more thing to have open, so let me get that up real quick so that we can have some audio to listen to. There we go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But yeah, so we're back. I think what the issue was, I had this whole tangent ready about how crazy my Twitter has been today, but then that happened. And so more interesting things have been happening today. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter because it's been wild. It's been an interesting time. But yeah, so I was totally ready to walk in here and be like, oh my goodness, you guys should follow me on Twitter. It's been crazy. I'm planning on doing some maybe wild things, but then I went to go start this and my model just didn't show up. And I think what the issue is that I think what the problem is that I had it in studio mode, and I guess PRPR may not like studio mode. But yeah, so sorry for the delay, because as soon as I got out of studio mode, I was back, and I was like, oh, interesting. But yeah, we're on chapter 1, which is exciting. We just finished investigating this whole room, but it's always worth it to double check. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, I missed that. It's good that I checked. The surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the cameras, so I'd better make sure I don't touch it. We checked that, the windows, the desk. I don't know if that makes a difference which, window I hit. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Thank you, Makoto. I almost called him, like, a different character's name, who is not even in this game. We're gonna go through all of them, rest assured, and if you don't like this series, I'm sorry. Because I really like... It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I missed one of the lines, I know. This was one of my favorite series ever, and I'll be sure to, like, intersperse with some other games, if I go to here real quick, because it's insane to think that I'm playing on my Switch. I have some of the Atelier games locked and ready to go, so I'm gonna intersperse that with... Don't mind me, I watch a lot of YouTube on here. So I can intersperse, like, Atelier, all of these DanganRonpa games, some Animal Crossing. We're not watching YouTube together, at least not on my Switch. I could just do that online. But yeah, so I have a fair amount of games. Also, my profile icon is Isabelle. She's my favorite. But yeah, so I'm gonna intersperse playing Danganronpa. At least I'm gonna try, because I get special interest and I get really into what I'm doing. So I might get really distracted and be like, we're doing Danganronpa start to end. But I'd like to intersperse, like, one day we'll play Danganronpa, and another day we'll play Atelier, and another day we'll just chill out with Animal Crossing. So we'll see how that goes. And if you don't like Danganronpa, I am so sorry, because this is going to be a long-running series, and I hope you'll learn to like it, I guess. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be your bedroom. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. If you don't like it, then too bad. Well, I tried to say it a bit nicer than that, but... I mean, I'm still going to play them. I like them so much. I am going to play through all of them, but I hope that the people who don't like them learn to like them. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. the next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Get out of here with the Doa. Hi, Paper. Thanks for coming back. I'd like to leave the area. And I want to talk to you. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Is it? What are you doing? Baby! Wham! Ah! Miss. Paper Symphonist has gifted a sub to Winky Dink, so thank you so much, Winky.
Sayaka?
Oh, Sayaka? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted from the game. Thank you so much for the gifted subs again, Paper. My goodness. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you. If you keep if you keep doing this, I want to have so many subscribers just from your generosity alone. An anonymous viewer has gifted a sub to Jose AF. That's my buddy. Several of these people are people that I just know. Jose AF, Winky Dinks, and Tiffy Cat are all people that I know in real life. But thank you for all of the gifted subs, and thank you for, I mean, seriously, since Paper has joined my channel, he's been like the most ridiculously kind and generous person to grace my Twitch streams, so thank you so much. Sorry to pause the game, but I feel bad if I just skipped over it and was just like, oh yeah, thanks. So I wanted to say like the proper thank yous, so thank you again. And I hope that you have fun with DanganRonpa too.
Sorry, are you okay?
Makoto's talking over me.
I'm fine.
I hope you're okay. She's so cute.
Sorry about
that. She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. But we don't see that. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? I want to talk about this. Feels like a perfect time to talk about this, because she's talking about jumping up and down on stage as an idol. I love Sayaka. She's my favorite character in this game. I love her to pieces. I wish her outfit was a little bit more than a school uniform. Just a little bit more. Like, Junko Nishima is the ultimate fashionista. She shows up with like big hair, big accessories, like a really cool like punk rock, like I would say gothic Lolita or like punk Lolita, but it doesn't hit the Lolita criteria. It's just it's mostly just like punk looking. Oh, Gyaru is the word I was looking for. So she's the ultimate fashionista. She gets a really cool outfit. Sayaka's an idol though. I think she could get a little bit more, like even just like some like frill, some flourish on her outfit. I like her idol outfit when she is on stage, and I know that you can't be in your idol outfit all the time unless you are me, in which I am always in my idol outfit all the time, 100% of the time. But I don't know. I wish there was something a bit more fluffy, frilly to her outfit, I guess. Where's all the crazy hair girls? They're here. Oh, they're here. She's just a bit more normal of the bunch. That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Poor thing. He was just like, I guess everyone found out I was a loser very quick. Poor guy. He's just introvert? Question mark. He's just socially awkward, I guess. Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well,
Listen,
if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
you see,
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you. Come out with an audiobook series. I don't know if my voice is that good, if it's good enough for that. I've definitely thought about, or floated the idea about, especially around Halloween, I think would be great. If I could figure out a way to make it a bit more visually appealing to people, or maybe I just need to get some pretty art and have it be kind of ASMR-like. But I thought around Halloween this next upcoming year, 2022, it'd be nice to do a couple streams where I read some of my favorite classic gothic novels. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a pretty short read. Frankenstein is a bit of a long read. Some like maybe Edgar Allan Poe, classic short stories for the spooky season. I think it would be really fun to do that sort of thing if anyone would be down for it, but I never really thought of my voice as the audiobook type, but if people would like to see it, I'd definitely be interested in doing it. If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
that's good.
Good, I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. But yeah, so that's very sweet of you to say. I don't know if my voice is that good, but I think after seeing this map, by the way, I'm starting to like get my bearings again real quick. But if you guys like to hear me talk, I like talking, so long as my voice doesn't give out. Miss. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm psychic.
She's so cute. She's so cute. Like, what am I supposed to do? She just gets really determined and she's like I said, I'm psychic. And I'm not supposed to just fall for that? I love her. I love her so much. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? She could totally sell herself as like the psychic idol and that carve out her niche. That would be so cool, and I don't know why it doesn't happen. Maybe I'll have to just make it happen and draw it. It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial! Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're gonna be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the X button, you'll go into reaction mode. Perfect. And then you click on it. Oh, are you familiar with reactions? Well, just in case, let me explain. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection and the A button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Can I have a coin? Give me a coin. I don't have a hand animation, but imagine my hand outstretched grabbing, and I want a coin. That's my next emote, is a hand grabbing emote. I want it. I want my Monokuma coins, please. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps on moving forward. Please give coin. I keep having to think of my buttons. Let's look at the clock. There are no hands. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock? At night? You slept the whole day away, King. You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. Well, I think that might be a bit more intentional. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about when he might show up on that thing next. Ugh. And then this one, and then the door, and then Sayaka. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the cameras, so I'd better make sure I don't touch it. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Give me Monokuma coins. I'm not going to go wandering around. I'm just going to wait here patiently. Okay, well, I think that's it. Gotta get your angles. Gotta get the angles of my dangles. I really like that they commit to like the paper cutout. They're all ready for VTubing. We just gotta cut them up and rig them. By the way, Makoto? Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. Can we do it in order? I think we can. Continuing our self-introductions? We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Sayaka wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. Okay. By the way, Makoto, huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something this time. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually, I was. I knew it! I went there too! I was in class 4 though, do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? She's so perfect. I aspire to be like Sayaka. She's so... Even just looking at her smiling little face makes me happy. I like her so much. Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students on our grade, right? Plus, I've never really been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile that I'd ever seen.
That's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto! No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. But you're the one who helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to be your ultimate assistant. How sweet. How sweet is she? Ah, I'm obsessed with her. She just wants to be the ultimate assistant for us. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you up as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that. I knew it was gonna be Taka.
Hey.
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka! So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. Wah. He's so cute. That's a bit much, don't you think? Never enough. And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to
Let's start the meeting.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations.
How sweet. I need to keep moving my mouse so that my eyeballs aren't like over here and everywhere. I think it's cool that it follows my mouse up until I need it to stay put. Let me like, what if I'm like here? We are looking at the game together. I am looking up at the game. Let's all go around and share what we found during our respective investigations.
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
I'll just let him talk.
Hold on a sec.
Wait, hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes their lines are a bit more verbose than the actual text. What's wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because she's a murderer?
Yes,
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really? No. I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko! You're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? How precious. What a straight-laced little sweetheart. I bet, oh, I don't know why it's so sweet to see his little wristwatch. I bet he polishes it every day to make sure it is perfect and shiny. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You can never talk too much, sweetie. Misses. Oh, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Let me take that again. You know. Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. I will pick a voice for her someday. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. You got a famous idol to be your assistant. Imagine it. I would explode. Let's see. I think all the exploring things, yeah, they're still the same. Ba-do-do-do. I'm gonna start with you, fucking dickhead. Oh no, I can't. Why can't I talk to him? I want to talk to him. I want to talk to the jerk. It's weird that she said you could talk to the others and then it was only her available, but okay. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay down what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but
You see,
Byakuya and Tako each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Tell me about Byakuya. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. What a jerk. I like him so much. Right, understood. Wanna talk to Miss Missy Miss? Since you're in the dark, everyone split up.
you see.
Let's talk to Taka. And we can't talk to Kyoko. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and...
Listen to me.
there I made the discovery of the century! I found that there was exactly one room for each person! Oh, what kind of discovery? Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it, which confirms that the room I was in earlier is in fact my room.
And plus.
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. How did you find that out? Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like they were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorm. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while. Well, better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor Student? I put the lisp on the wrong word. My apologies. I gave it a double H and not a double S. That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Can I talk to anyone else? Or is it... are still going through Miss? That's fine by me. I like talking to her. Since you're in the dark about all this, everyone split up. We can't talk to Kyoko. And now we're on to the next group. It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. Let's talk to all of them. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows in all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off. This sucks. It really sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. And then we will continue onward. I love you to death. I wish we could skip through some of this. It was them. And then the same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. That's not her voice. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing. Sorry. I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as, like, metal. Well, yes, it is metal. Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry. But no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
So
Ultimate swimming. I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there were a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any ways to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out. And I think we have one group left, Celeste, Hifumi, and Toko. Yeah. The odd bunches. If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives. What the hell were you thinking just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Damn. I'm gonna take a sip of water because Miss Foulmouth. And I mean, I know that there's been a lot of foul words in this, but Toko, Miss Toko, slut. Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met? Alright guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? I love him. Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now. You're fighting like sisters. I don't call my sister a slut. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. Well, then let's talk to you. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? You're a hamster. I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast, I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that just appeared from nowhere? That can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? Eat her? Oh. Eat me. Come on, man. What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? He's a... Do you want to hear pussy? Is that what you want to hear, my friend? Because I don't know that it is. I don't know that it is. We're not talking about pussy. I'm talking about pussy. No, I'm not. Come on, man!
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell? That's rude. Listen, I know it was uncalled for, and I know what happens later in the game, so I'm kind of calm about it. But come on, you don't need to call him fatty. I heard that. Well, it's just gonna stay in here. Ah! Chi! Chi 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 chi! Hi! If you might have just missed pussy talk, I don't know if you were here for that. But I did say it, and I can't promise that there won't be more in the future because this is DanganRonpa. But thank you for lurking. I care you. I'm happy that you're here. Anyway, I'm not gonna say fatty because that makes me upset, and I don't like it, and it's mean. So we're just gonna skip it. What the hell? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. King Hero. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you! Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die at any second. Hifumi doesn't care. He said, I'm prisoner here, but I have my fan fiction and there are ladies. So, interesting. He's just like, I'm fine. I'm taken care of. And honestly, I have also, like, at this position, I know that it gets worse. But all of your needs are met, presumably. It's not the worst idea to just hang out forever, question mark, if you like the people enough. Build your own micro society, you know? And just the 15 of us. We can all be buddies and live here forever and eat all the food here. And it's fine and it's great. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or... Sorry, Mondo, I've been making several stupid jokes. In my defense, Hifumi started it. A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. Is it Monokuma? No! You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Yes! Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko! Where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you! She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the? Where did you find this?
Oh.
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter! You're really freaking us out right now!
But more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
it would seem
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
it's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However,
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn? But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on guys, let's just stop talking about all the, you know, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. How frequently does this happen, my king? How common is this occurrence? Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Yeah. Maybe that's a part of his clairvoyancy. He's earned an ectoplasm reserve. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. Didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on?
are you
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that! Everyone just calm down, please! We need to stop and think about what to do from here. There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survival ability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means that we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and will be punished accordingly.
let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Alita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct. On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. He said, oh, the promise for everyone. Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
So, everyone is in agreement? Good. I don't know why I turned into Draculaura there. Draculaura is probably a really good voice for Celeste. Honestly. Both very, very Transylvanian vampire accents. I can't say that that's the accent that I'm doing, but it's the accent I'm trying to kind of do a little bit. Then if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are.
So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So, I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what's next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep. So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end,
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. I almost said everyone offed. Everyone offed. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Mrs. She's so sweet. She's so lovely. She's so lovely and delightful. Ellipses. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? This wallpaper is so tacky. And matching red and blue? I mean, God. Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? I would not have remembered, because I did not remember. I already forgot. Alright, let's open it up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use. It really is locked. Bzz. Wrong! Not locked! Holy crap! Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Naegi! This is super dumb, majorly bad. Super dumb? This is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open is because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all. Bye-bye! Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Damn it. Dong, bing, bong. Do-do-do. This is a school announcement.
It is now 10 p.m.
Thank you.
Such, it is officially
Nighttime. Even as the drink to carry him off into slumber.
the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then.
Sweet dreams,
friends.
everyone.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the bugs bite. It's hard. I don't want to interrupt when another character talks, but sometimes I do want to say what they are saying. Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Is it like that? Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. That's more accurate. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. Good night. Try to sleep tight. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kinda lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Good night. Oh yeah, Monokuma Theater. Forgot about these. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will sing you all up into a new tomorrow.
It's a pleasant idea if his means were a bit better. And that's the end of the Monokuma Theater. Bing bong. I'm surprised they don't do it twice. Good morning!
Good
Morning, everyone! It is now.
7 a.m. and
You didn't say now.
officially over.
Time to rise and shine! He still has the- did he always have the drink? Is he starting early? It's 7 a.m. Don't you think that's a little too early to be drinking? Apparently, it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. And you can't look at what Monokuma's drinking, because he looks like a day drinker. I'm sorry. He looks like he's going to brunch. Is a nicer way to put this. Seriously, what is he drinking? It looks like, because like, the first thought would be wine, right? But the glass is really shallow, which makes me think of a martini, but it's still red, which makes me think, like, is there a drink that has, is it a Bloody Mary? Bloody Marys come in cups, right? I don't drink, so I don't know. At the end of the day, it could be something completely stupid because he's a bear. So if at the end of the day, he's just like, oh, at 7 a.m. I like to wake up with gazpacho, just in a glass. Like, I'm nitpicking. But what is he drinking? Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. Bloody Mary's usually for breakfast or brunch. But exactly, so I was like, if it's a Bloody Mary, it would be perfect, but they usually come in tall glasses, not flutes are for champagne. I don't know what it's called if it's a martini glass or if it's just called a martini glass, but I've never seen a Bloody Mary in a martini glass. I've seen them in like a tall normal glass. So, I want to know. She did say she's my assistant now. Don't take it too seriously, King. She's being nice. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Don't get too weird about her being your assistant. Don't be weird about it, young man. Hi, Taka. What's going on, buddy? I don't wanna... I know we don't have anything to talk to her about. My Joy-Con's just wonkety. Good morning, Makoto! Good morning. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. He is. He's a delight. And Sayaka's room is right next to ours. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. He is cute. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto! Perfect timing! Huh? Listen, I have a favor to ask. What's your favor? A favor? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you heading?
Oh,
I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We never know when they might attack. My mouth feels dry. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to take little sips because I want to stream for a while. And I have a bottle and a half of water. Oh, I nudged my mouse on accident. Get back. Whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. You never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect herself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe... Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again?
Like I said,
I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost. Forever. Well then, good luck and have fun! I like to go the long way around just to get a looky-loo. Everyone has nameplates, and we run into some more people. There's Hero's room, there's Leon's room, there's Hifumi's room, and Hifumi's right side of his room. Mr. Naei, Miss Mizuno, where are the two of you off to? A man and a woman, growing closer. Hey, what are you trying to say? Like when two people are stuck in a hostage situation and over the course of the story they fall in love. Strangers to lovers? There's really no other way to express it but to say... Don't say it. How very poetic! I thought he was gonna say strangers to lovers for a second and I was gonna have to go die. Makoto, do you have any idea what he's talking about? Nope, I don't have a clue. I also don't really have a clue. But it's fun to explore.
Hey,
We're going to the gym, right? Yeah, that's right. Good, then let's get moving. Okay, well, we're not allowed to explore. But I will still chat with people on the way. What's that? What is this intro? Is this just tree place? Oh. This is some courtyard, it feels like. I want to see the courtyard. Celestia Liedenberg. Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day.
okay.
Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange,
Is that okay?
given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Isn't it great? She looks kind of like, in that sprite, she kind of looks like an owl, but like a really cool owl. Well, I'm off.
Hey,
Should we get going? Yeah. I wanted to say hi to the people. It's nice to be nice. We gotta go this way? Question mark? No, this is blocked, right? No, never mind. I'm right. I'm letting my instincts take me. Ba-doo-doo-doo. We can't go there. We have to go down the green hall and say hi to Toko and Hina and Sakura. Wow, 3 in a row. Toko together with those other two. Quite a combination.
what's your
What do you
problem?
want? You look like you have something to say. Oh, no, I was just thinking that the 3 of you make a pretty unique team. Let me make this perfectly clear. Me hang out with 2 people who have muscles where their brains should be is not by choice. Wow, that was super mean. Yesterday you were complaining about how nobody invited you. That's the only reason I asked you to come with us. Ina's so nice. Ina's so nice. She saw Toko wasn't being invited and she reached out the olive branch. What an angel. I never asked you to do that! Stop trying to drag me further into your meat dimension. Your meat dimension? Togo? What is a meat dimension, girl? Jeez, I can't believe she just ran off. You think we should go after her? No. We shouldn't press her any further. Oh yeah, good point. They're like water and oil anyway. It'd be weird if they did get along. Meat dimension. What's the meat dimension, Toko? I think it's so sweet how they just like immediately click. They're so cute. I love Sakura and Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys? What are you up to?
Yeah.
We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we can find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. Miss Sakura, Miss Sakura, Miss Sakura. We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. And that's why you went off with Hina and Toko?
However.
Well, Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly. What an angel. An angel from heaven. Understandable. Be nice to her. This isn't... I don't remember what this is. Oh, that's the main room, I think. And then this room is locked off to us right now. There are potties, and Sayaka won't let us go potty, I don't think. So we're just gonna skip to the gym. We're not allowed to piddle. No tinkles, no piddles, no nothing. Let's look. I'm gonna hit this. And this should look like a weapon, yeah? Is this a sword? Oh, no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But, geez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
Don't you think it's a little garish? You should take it with you. It might help you liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. I think she might still need a weapon. Makoto is a small lad. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. I maybe should have talked to Sayaka before I clicked on this. I usually explore and then I talk to the people, but maybe I should have done this in the reverse order. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Okay, as I was to say, like, let me talk to you, please. Give me a Monokuma coin. Pretty please. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about when he might show up next. Yes! It's mostly about trying to click on as many things as possible and hoping you will be rewarded. A surveillance camera, the cameras can see us even here. And... Nope, not the log. Okay, I can click on the door. On the door? Is there something you need to do in the gym? No, not really. Okay, I don't know why we were allowed to click on it then. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me, too. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring, it's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day. Hey, this is kinda out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Have you seen the movie Tangled? It stars Rapunzel and her boyfriend, Flynn Rider. It's on Disney Plus if you want to watch it. They sing about dreams. Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know? So I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that encouragement to others. Me too, Sayaka. That is, like, pretty on par for, what pushed me. Well, because I love to draw, I love to sing, I love to dance. But seeing, like, actual idols do their thing, there's no experience like that. And if I could ever make that experience for someone else, that would probably be the sign that I've made it for my own personal goals. If I can inspire someone the way that other idols have inspired me, that's all I could really ask for, you know? Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see,
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, even for a second. Even if it's a bad dream, even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Yes. Yeah, I'm nowhere near her level and I'm already just like, it's so hard. Is it not fun at all?
oh no!
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka, she's trembling. She must be terrified. She's worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it. So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but... now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Well, I'm in here. The world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still... Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck in here! That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. I redrew that sprite. It showed up for a second because I flipped too fast, and hopefully it will come back. But I redrew that sprite when I first played this game, and I'd like to redraw it again because it is one of my favorite sprites. It is so impactful and so like emotive. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. She sounds desperate, but I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Ellipses. Sayaka. Actually, are you hungry? And then her stomach's going to gurgle or something. Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? Oh.
Okay.
You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I've quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Well, might be on purpose. Some people do that. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. And... oh, our sword's there. We just displayed it ourselves. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. It is kind of tacky to cover it in gold leaf or something. Well, I don't think it's tacky to have a gold sword. I think it's tacky to have gold that comes off on your hand, because then how are you supposed to use it? Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? No, I know free time. I maybe should have done it for you guys, but I was... my bad. I got anxious. I wanted to go do my free time. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me much more uncomfortable. Let's go outside then. Leave the area? Yes. Ba-doo-doo. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Well, let's see who's here. Because I skipped over the tutorial, but free time is basically just, like we literally have time to explore the area, talk to people, spend time with people, and get to know them better. Like, here's Miss Kyoko, and if I wanted to, I could spend some time with her and explore, but I'm really trying to make the most of my free time, and I'm going to explore as many areas as I can, starting with the garbage room. So this is... I would call it the garbage room, because there's the trash symbol on the cover, but the big thing to note is this trash compactor. I can't get inside, the gate's in the way. Okay, so I won't let me highlight the trash compactor, but you see it in the back. That's what it looks like, at least. There's a trash dump, and something... maybe not a trash compactor. I don't remember what this is called. We'll find out. I know we'll find out, but... there's this thing, there's boxes, trash room. And we're gonna hit this and hope for a Monokuma coin. Oh. I didn't realize I could skip the test with B. The surveillance camera, I hate the idea that someone will be watching me right now. And then there's this thing at the bottom. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh, and we got a Monokuma coin. Okay. That's really what I'm trying to do in exploring right now, is get as many Monokuma coins as possible, because they are important, and I want to try and hoard as many as possible for when they become viable. It's a switch. I wonder what it does. And we got another Monokuma coin. Perfect. The switch lets you play DanganRonpa, trigger Happy Havoc. But that's all for this room for now. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna go check out the potties. And I hope no one gets on us when we get to the girls' bathroom. Because I'm a girl, but Makoto is not. So this is a bathroom. This bathroom looks like pretty luxurious, honestly. And we can only look at this thing. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. And we got a Monokuma coin. Now I'm kind of like married to the idea of making a grabby hands emote, especially with all the Monokuma hunting I'm doing. But, so we're gonna enter the girls' room, and hopefully the game isn't just like, ew, what the heck are you doing? This is the girls' bathroom. Obviously I can't go in. Okay, well, guess there wasn't anything that we needed in there. See, there's Junko, there's Hifumi, there's the bathhouse. Looks like I can't get in there. And we're gonna talk to, well actually, Let's see what happens when we talk to Kyoko, just to make sure. Why is Hope's Peak Academy like this? Very bizarre. Okay, well, that didn't do a whole lot. Do. Inka Enishima. Getting stuck in here is like totally disgusting. I want to get out of here. Oh, I guess we can't spend time with them right now. So we're literally just exploring. Ahoy hoy! Remember me? The one and only Hifumi Yamada. Yeah, we couldn't forget you, man. Trust me. It's kind of hard to forget. Are we allowed in here? Will you let me in here? Yes, perfect. Oh, the laundry room. Okay, I completely forgot. There's Chihiro. Nope, okay. That's a washing machine? That's not Chihiro. A washing machine. Not surprising, this is the laundry room after all. Oh, thank you. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to get to Chihiro.
What should I do?
I'm kind of scared. Are we really trapped in here? The magazines? Don't be scared, Chihiro. We may be trapped, but here's Junko Enishima on the cover of Teen Magazine. There's some magazines laying around, probably to kill time while you're waiting for your laundry. Probably to kill time. Probably to kill. Here's a... well, this is one of the Monokuma monitors. I was trying to click on the calendar. Can I click on the calendar? My controller's being troublesome. That's so much. We'll look at the laundry lines. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry. I wonder whose it is. There's an ultimate swimmer on the team, in the crew. Do you think I might have to do anything with her? That she might be the person who's, swimming. The ultimate swimming pro. Anywho, let's look at this thing. A vending machine. It's always nice to have a drink while your laundry gets done. And that's about it for now, I think. We can't go in there. We can check out the dining hall. I thought it was gonna be that we would spend time with them, but I guess not for this run. For now we're just getting to explore and learn all the places around us. We've explored all of these things. We're gonna try and talk to Celeste here a little bit. Everyone's working hard trying to find an exit, are they not? Good luck with that. I have no interest in such menial labor. Well, thank you, Celeste. Great input. You just want to hang out? This is the kitchen that we previously didn't get to see. And as you can see, there's a huge stockpile of food that hopefully doesn't rot. Let's click on the food. Colorful vegetables have been stacked in a huge pile. And there's a Monokuma coin hiding amongst them. A lot of the text gets repetitive. I just want coins if I can. Oh, no, that was new. How long am I gonna be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? I don't know, King. Me not know. There are some kitchen knives hanging on the wall. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook. Let's go over to this side. I like to save the characters for last, just in case something happens. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. They work, they just don't have cable. It's a deli-style display case. There's all kind of foods and stuff lined up inside. And there's a Monokuma coin inside, tucked between the ham and the roast beef. I don't know, meat cuts. How do we get out of here? There's gotta be an exit somewhere. Owie, what do you have to say? Hey, did you find a way out of here? I didn't find a thing. Nothing. Zippo, zilch. Lost all my motivation. And that's all. I think a lot of this is just learning. Could I click on the pans? Did I miss that? I don't think I did. Can I click on the pans? Guess we'll check again. Yeah, there will be no pan left unchecked. Okay, we're good. Yes, I would like to leave the kitchen. A lot of this... I honestly, I got really confused because, again, it's been a while since I've played this. I thought that we would start another part of how this game works sooner by now, but you know, it's fun to explore. We all gotta do some exploring from time to time. Where did they get the purple lights, and how can we notify TikTok? We're gonna go room by room. This is class 1B, or at least it would have been. So, is that something? we left the draft print. We now have, like, beach shirt button-up print. This blackboard belongs to us now. Secret Beauty. The mysterious Secret Beauty. Taka, I appreciate how nicely you were standing for us. You're gonna have to stand there for a little while longer as we get to things. As we get to our gerunds, like collecting coins. Now we have 11. We did not have 11 at the beginning of this, so all I'm saying is we're zooming. Is there one hidden behind here? Nope. We examine all the metal plates. Gotta examine every single nook and cranny just to be safe. Taka would be so proud of us. I can't believe how bizarre Hope's Peak Academy turned out to be. It's made me weak. It's made me depressed. Well, yeah. I keep saying well. That's how I'm feeling this time around. I keep being like, well, you gotta learn. This is class 1A? I didn't really look. Yes, okay. This is where we were. And Mondo's here. And so is the pamphlet. Does the pamphlet give us anything new? I have absolutely no desire to look over it again. Okay. That's fair, Makoto. Look at the time. It is day or night. Doesn't matter. We're gonna click on the monitor. Makes me feel kind of sick to my stomach. It's really nice knowing that I can skip the stuff. Skip the audio to make... No, skip the dialogue to make it go a little faster when we have already examined something. Because, like, you guys don't need to see me reading off, like, every time we click on a metal plate. But it's nice to check, because then that's how you get your Monokuma coins, which would be important later. I can't believe how pissed off I am right now. When are they gonna let us out of this hellhole? I want to talk to the manager. I don't know if there's a manager of this establishment. Sir, this is an academy. This is not a Wendy's. My goodness. My mouth gets dry so fast when I do this. But I'm also smiling a lot, so maybe just having my mouth open is leaving it exposed, question mark? Oh goodness, I meant to say, like, while we're exploring, it's a good thing to bring up. Well, we're gonna try to ignore my Joy-Con drift, because I had never fixed that. Goodness! I haven't figured that out. And we're not going to examine Leon's pants right now. I want to examine what we already know. Water, water, water. Yeah, I gotta try to keep my vocal cords moist so that I could keep reading for you all. The only thing really new in here that we can examine, I want to know about these gigantic stereo boomboxes, but I guess we're not allowed to. It's a DVD player, but I don't see any actual discs nearby. A DVD player is useless by itself. If we had something to watch, at least that'd help pass the time. But it did give us a coin. It was stuck in the DVD slot. That's a total fire hazard.
Hey, listen.
Seriously? We're seriously trapped in here? Yes. Yes. We are seriously trapped in here, it would seem. But no, okay, here's the store. This is a good thing. I was going on a tangent, but here's a diversion from the tangent. This is the store, and you can see there's our basic staples. There's a monitor in every room. There's trinketries, because this is a store. Yep, this is definitely the school store, but it has kind of a Japanese Western blend. It seems more like a cluttered antique store. Yeah, no, exactly. I had a school store. We had a school store in high school, but you could go into it. It was just it was a room that the people who ran it were in, and then they had like a drive-through window, and you would show up and be like, I want a notebook, please. I want some sour Skittles, and they would give it to you. But when I was in middle school, we had a school store, and it was something you went into, so it was kind of small like this room was, but That is so bothersome to look at. It was kind of small like this is, and just a walk in, see the stuff, but it had like it had very basic stuff like composition notebooks, reams of lined notebook paper. I don't think it's a ream when it's lined paper. But then it also had like silly stuff like Mentos. It was really popular to get Mentos at the school store. So I remember a school store. I don't remember ceramics and trypophobic nightmares in my school store. Not at my school, at least. Another surveillance camera. Can I interact with I want to interact with the knights. They seem to be having fun. Here's the Mona Mall, a vending machine. I guess this must be the school store then. You already said that, King. This is the gachapon. What's this? Oh, maybe if I turn the knob, a prize will come out. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mona Mona machine? Let's learn more about it. During your stay here at Host Peak Academy, you'll find coins scattered throughout the school, like I have been ranting about. These Mona coins are These Mona coins are treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You can use the handbook menu to see how many Mona coins you currently have. And if you put the coins in the machine here, there's a chance you could win a prize. The more coins you use, the better chance you have of getting something new. Check the present section of the handbook menu to review your prizes. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mona Mona machine? Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. We're going to stick. We have 14 coins right now. This is why it's important. I want to stick 1 coin in the Mona Mona machine, because we are guaranteed to get something new. We got cup noodle. What is important about these is that, hold on, he might say something. I should probably get going. Aww. Oh, I thought he meant like for the day. I was like, but I'm not done. So with these, and it actually reminds me that I will have to pick up a guide for this. For all of the characters in DanganRonpa, they have things that they like, and if you want to improve your relationship with them, you can go to the Mona Mona machine and try the gachapon and try to get something that they might like. So I got a cup noodle, which might be, oh, hi, Electrip, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I'm just explaining the gacha machine in Trigger Happy Havoc. So yeah, you have the Mona Mona machine, which gives you random items, and you can use those as presents to get interactions and improve your relationships with the various characters. So I just got a cup noodle, and I don't think that any of my favorites would like the cup noodle. If I had to take a guess, I would probably say it would be one of like the boys. Like maybe Hero would like a cup noodle. Hi, thanks for showing up. I like your emote. That's so cute. But yeah, so if I had to guess, I would say the cup noodle that we got would be enjoyed by a boy. I just pulled up a guide to use it a bit more effectively, and it says Mondo loves it and Hero and Leon like it. Okay, so that will help us out a lot because we can use the gifts and give them to the right people to get more points in our relationship with them, which will be useful down the line. And we can see that later. So we just walked out of the store. We're gonna check to see if anyone's in here. I think I skipped something. There should be, unless that's on the second floor. I don't know if I'm getting my stuff confused, but I'm definitely gonna be checking again in the purple area. But yeah, so here's Hero, and I don't know if it will activate immediately. Got a Mona coin, so we just made back our money. It really, I think you can also use your coins at the Mona Mall, but I don't know that I ever did that, honestly. No. I don't know that I ever used the vending machine. I think I mostly used the gachapon. It has Mona Kumako written across it. I guess that they covered all the details. But let's talk to Hero and see if we can give him cup noodle. I'm kind of busy here, man, looking for an exit. Did that sound convincing? I'm totally just slacking off. I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. I appreciate his level of like, it's gonna work out, because I'm a very anxious person, and I feel like it would be nice to hear that from someone. We need to go this way, and I don't think we can get in here. Don't mind my Joy-Con drift, by the way. I very much apologize for it, but I don't have a controller that does work. I could just try to plug it back in again and hope for the best. The door won't budge. It must be locked. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go to the boys' bathroom. We can't go to the girls' one. This one is way uglier than the other one. Oh, is there nothing to see here? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we're gonna leave because there's nothing here. And then there's a locked area that we can explore, but we can't go up. I can see some stairs, but the gate is shut tight. I wonder what we have to do to open it. And then, oh! Hi! Hi! Beep. Beep, 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 beep. So, what brings you to this side of town? Why do we look so small? Hi, sir. You look absolutely towering today. Stop. My Joy-Con keeps I need to step away. My Joy-Con keeps dragging towards his dick. My Joy-Con has a mind of its own. I know that he's built like a toothpick. I would like to select him, please. Hello there. Listen, who are you again? I apologize for my poor memory. It's just so hard to remember things I don't care about. Delicious. How rude. I'm obsessed with him. We're gonna go to the gym. We're going to ignore that mean comment. We're gonna annoy my Joy-Con that wanted to venture off in its own territory. I don't think that we... Oh, maybe there's other stuff we can explore in here. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Oh, we can't take a closer look anymore, I guess. Mona coin, please. Mona coin, please. Nope. They're like, okay, you're getting greedy now. We've given you 15. I want all of the Monokuma coins. I don't see... I can't interact with any of the equipment. I guess we're not a gym rat. There's one of the monitors. Can we... Oh! 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 Whoa! 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 I said yesterday that I thought it looked barren and like weird because it didn't have bleachers, but look! I just didn't see that. I just saw this, but there's bleachers over here. I revoke my previous statement. I really want to smash that camera, but if I break it, Monokuma will break me. So I'll just have to try and ignore it. And that was really it for the gym. I think I've explored everything that I can. I might go knocking on Sayaka's door and see if she'll hang out, because I think I've explored everything that we can explore right now. He won't talk to me. We're gonna run. Oh, that reminds me of my original tangent I never got to. All day today I've had... Oh, this is new? All day today I've had Run from BTS stuck in my head. And I don't know if you guys have heard it, but it's a really fantastic song. I mean, obviously it came from BTS, but regarding them, they had always been a band like when they were rookies and I was in early high school. I had a friend who really liked K-pop, and I wanted to get into it because I was just like, oh, this is a whole new genre of music that I never got into. I knew I got a boy from Girls' Generation, and I really liked that, and I was like, that's K-pop. I want to know more about K-pop. And I asked her, I went to my friend in my freshman year of high school, and she was super sweet. And she was just like, oh, you want to know about K-pop, or there's this new band. I told her, I was just like, I'm mostly interested in... The door won't budge, it must be locked. I told her, I was like, I'm mostly interested in girl groups, but if there's like a couple of like really good boy groups, I won't mind trying it out. I would just kind of prefer girl groups. And she was like, alright, I know you said girl groups, so here's a bunch. But if you want to give boy groups a try, here is like a handful of boy groups that I really like. And in the mix, she was just like, and here's BTS, they're new. I really like what they've come out with so far. Maybe you'll like them too. And for some reason, it was just like immediately what pulled me. I was like, oh my goodness, this is everything. She sent me the music video to she sent me the music video to Boy in Love, not Boy with Love, and I saw V on the thumbnail and I was just like, who is that? I was entranced and I watched that one immediately. I kind of even forgot about the rest of them, so I apologize to those groups for kind of getting a one-track mind. This was like 2013, 2014. I mean, they were like brand new. They were up for Rookie of the Year when I was into them. But so I saw that and I was obsessed with him and I was just like, oh my goodness, V is my favorite. I tried to learn everything about them. V was my favorite when I saw that video, and then I clicked on like one other video and I saw Suga and I was like, actually, sorry, V is handsome. Suga is the moment though. This one's gonna be my favorite. And it was just insane to me because like I remember watching them be nominated for Rookie of the Year. I remember new music videos coming out. Hi! Hi! Broke my legs from fall damage. Hi, thank you for following. It's very nice to have you here. I'm talking about BTS right now on a DanganRonpa stream. But it was like, I was so upset. Like, I was so into their music. It was brand new to me. I thought they were so cool. War of Hormone was my favorite song of theirs at the time, and it still kind of is because of the nostalgia value now. But I just remember like watching everything I could of them because I was so entranced by this whole new world. And then come 2014 or 2015, I kind of fell off the wagon. It might have been 2016 actually. The last song I remember downloading on my phone was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And that's where I think I left for the most part, just because that's when they were like really started really taking off, especially in the West, at least in my circles. And it just became like one of those things where I was like, this is a little too intense for me. The community started getting like really, really big and I was just intimidated, so I left and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be coming back. And then this year, I was really, really sick in bed one week. Like I was just really, like I had to stay in bed for the entire week. I couldn't really be active. I wasn't on Twitter. I wasn't streaming, obviously. I was just laying in bed, and I got like a BTS video recommended in my YouTube recommendations, and I was like, okay, well, I used to like them, and I'm willing to check this out. It looks interesting. I've got nothing better to do because I'm sitting at home sick. And then it just happened all at once, and all of those nostalgic feelings came back. They were like rushing back to me. I felt so nostalgic. I was like, oh my god, their music's so good. I remember how much I was into them. I remember like having all these opinions and having so much fun when the fandom was new. And before even like I knew about words like stan or bias or anything like that. But it was just interesting that like I had such a break from them, and then it came back so fast. And now I don't really engage online with K-pop, I don't think. It's not something that I think to do, I guess, is what I would say. Like, I'm not really interested in joining like the fandom because I just don't like enough K-pop groups. I really listen to my good friend, and I don't know if she wants me saying her name, so I won't say it, but one of my good friends today made me a K-pop playlist a long time ago that's like hours long, and I told her, I was just like, I want girl groups and I want BTS, and that's about it. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna do mostly that, and then maybe a couple songs that I really think you'll like that are from other boy groups. And she was right. Like, I would have super long drives or like plane rides, and I would listen to that playlist because it's hours long, and I could just listen to that and know that I was getting new content. I'm gonna do a loop because I'm still talking. So I was listening to that again, and then I got sick and I got really back into them, and it was just really fun, like re-listening to old music that meant a lot to me when I was a kid, and like that having that special emotional connection from when I was like a young teenager, like I was just 13, 14, and coming back and seeing all the fantastic music that they've come out with now. Dionysus is something that I constantly listen to. On is really great. I listen to that all the time, and like the choreography is fantastic. But I mention it because today I've had Run stuck in my head the entire day. just consistently, and it's really, really, like, I don't know, I'm just happy. I'm just glad to be back and enjoying their music, because like they never stopped making good music. I just kind of left. And it's really fun rekindling that appreciation that I had. I guess I should press the doorbell. You know, Makoto, I knew that ringing on her bell would work. I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. But anyway, sorry. Thank you for listening to my BTS interlude. Should I talk to Skyaka for a while? I'm gonna see who else is around, and by that I mean I'm going to try and get something she likes. And I said up top at the first stream that I had, but I will be cheatering just because I like playing for the experience of the story. The like doing it myself part isn't really my biggest concern. Like, I'm not too concerned about doing something on my own. I'd rather just like have fun with what I'm doing rather than like stress myself out being like, where do I have to go? What do I need? So I'm gonna play a little bit more of the Mona machine, and we're gonna try and get either rose hip tea, kitten hair clip, an everlasting bracelet, a love status ring, blueberry perfume, a scarab brooch, Tornico's pants, I don't know who Tornico is, bunny earmuffs, unending dandelion, rose in vitro, or a cherry blossom bouquet. I don't know why I said or, because there's still a couple more. An antique doll, and then another thing that we get that we don't need to talk about. It's not something we can get extra. I'm only gonna put in one because our rates of getting a repeat are so low that it just wouldn't be worth it. Oh, perfect, fantastic. I believe that's what we need. I believe that's something we need. I should probably get going. Yes. So we're gonna go in here and check our presents. And if I'm correct, see there's 114 slots and we have 2 items. So for now, I'm not too worried about putting in like 10 coins to get something new, because we're probably going to get something new. So we have an unending dandelion, which is one of the things I said, and now we're good to go. Because I want to come prepared for to college. We're gonna go back to the Despair Hotel, aptly named, and we're gonna go back to our rooms. They really have some intense like TikTok lighting. You gotta tell the TikTok kids what LEDs they're using, because I think they would really dig these. Getting a room this red. Let's talk to Sayaka for a while. Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. My CPU's at 34%. Why is it saying it's overloading? Like, this is one of the only things I have open. Let me look at my control. Oh, delete. Let me look at my task manager, because these are the only things I have open. So, like, what the heck is these do? Excuse me for taking this pause. I just want to see if I can't make this a better stream. Stop recording. I don't want you to record. I just want sound. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it says, or like, it says my CPU is being used all up, and I don't understand why. What is causing it? It says that OBS is taking up all my CPU storage, and I don't understand why it's doing that. In any case, sorry for taking this pause. It says the capture card is at 17%. It says that OBS is at 37%, which I don't understand why it would be doing that. That seems so weird to me. In any case, there's not exactly a whole lot that I can do to help it, I guess. This is the pull from Momo needs a better PC, maybe. Because it says that it's using up 100% of my... what happened? Goodness gracious me. What happened? Sorry. I'm stupid. I'm gonna... Let me... I'm not even gonna bother with doing a BRB, because it's not that worth it. I just need to open up the camera stuff again, because of the capture thing that I have. I need to figure out how to make it stop recording, because it's the thing that gives me audio. I need it so that you guys can hear what I'm playing, but it keeps recording, which is not something I like. But I'll figure that out later, and we will just continue as is. So sorry for that interlude. I'll play until like 11, if not midnight, to make up for all the technical difficulties. Are you streaming and recording? I am technically. I don't know how to get my capture thing to not record. I don't know how to get it to not record. So I'll have to figure that out at some other time, because I don't want my capture card to record, I just want it to stream. But I also want to have my audio, so I'll figure that out later. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Yes, I got a dandelion for you. We are not giving her a cup of noodle, we're better than that. Doo-doo-doo. Have to get all the way to 45. I have an unending dandelion for you. A dandelion toy. You can blow the fluff away and the attached string will pull it back. So you can do it over and over and over, and that sounds really cute, actually. That sounds like a really cute present. I would like an unending dandelion. That sounds so sweet.
Huh? A present for me? Thank you. I'll cherish this forever.
Does that mean she liked it? I think it does.
Makoto? Do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk?
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
I need to drink some more water. I'm getting all floppity in what I'm saying. Oh, I might have made a couple boo-boos while trying to fix my CPU issue. Because there's some stuff in chat that's not showing up. Oopsies. I'll figure that out. This is a bit of a scuff stream. I apologize.
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me.
Sayaka, standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me.
Really? Thank you for the flattery.
That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never looked at me. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I had never looked at you?
Because I looked at you all the time.
Huh?
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. This was one of my biggest regrets.
But why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000.
A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... Oh goodness. I didn't think this would be the first thing that we needed the tutorial for, because I don't want to flub this. What is it? What do we get to say to Sayaka? What kind of bird was it? Was it a heron? Was it a crane? Was it a sparrow? I want to say it was a sparrow, but I guess we shall see. Crane, heron, sparrow. What is it? Tell me. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in guessing. I just want to know. I just want to be correct. Because I'm lazy. I'm a bad gamer. I'm just gonna search up sparrow. I was wrong. I would have been wrong. It's a crane. It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond. I'll be more prepared next time. I flubbed so much stuff tonight. But a scuff stream is still a stream? Question mark.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you let it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
Thank me?
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Honestly though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out. Just like the crane, you'll save me. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm going to save her? I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right. Cause I'm psychic.
Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. This is important. This is what we want to do. You've just unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. So, that was a really big important thing. And we want to try to get skills to help us down the road. Try to help us down the road in our errands. We'll call them without giving too much away. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. And it suddenly got quiet. Oh, it's nighttime. It's time for bed. We explored and we talked to Sayaka, and now it's dead. Now we go to sleep.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. The dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite.
I like some of his dialogue, it's all silly. Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some clue. I swear! We're probably not gonna find some kind of clue. We're probably just gonna do our best. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. So I can't say I feel the way she does. I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Well, we're a pretty We're a pretty plain Jane. We're an apt visual novel protagonist. But I like Makoto. He's a nice fellow when he's nice. There's some things that Makoto says honestly where I'm like, did you have to say that? That was so rude and unnecessary, but I have more information than he does currently, so I guess I'm speaking with a hindsight bias.
Ahem, so I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. Hoo-hoo-hoo, so when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? Heart-pounding excitement!
I don't know what I did. When I was trying to fix my task manager, I did end up, I think, pausing the chat stream, and I don't know how to make that fixed. So the chat still works, it just won't show up on my overlay or in my VOD, so I apologize for that. I'm still learning new things every day. I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I learn some more. Except I'm not 4. I am learning every day though, and I'm also stupid, like Caillou.
Good morning, everyone.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Get ready to greet another
Beautiful day.
I will, Monokuma. Thank you so much. Morning has come. What should I do today? Well, it's free time. It's free time. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep looking around, see if I can't get coins. But I think we've kind of exhausted it for the foreseeable future. Oh, no, I do not want to rest. I don't think there's anything to find in here, unless there's something hidden in the trash. No, it's just an everyday trash can. I take it back. So we're gonna start our adventures for today. I'd like to leave this area, please. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see if anyone's out and about before we go knocking on doorbells. Before we go ringing doorbells and knocking on doors. It makes me think of, I don't know why that made me think of, there's this one Hallmark? Maybe it's Lifetime. They're basically the same thing. There is a Hallmark or Lifetime Christmas film called Dear Christmas, and I was thinking about it a lot this month because it is the Christmas holidays. Hi, Leon. I'm not gonna spend my free time with you, but I will chat with you, buddy. No. Sorry. Another time. Oh, but Hallmark or Lifetime is called Dear Christmas, and I'm obsessed with it for this month. And I will explain the plot, and then I will explain to you why I'm thinking about it, because I just think it's silly. It is this movie about this woman who has a radio show. It functions as a radio show. They call it a podcast. It looks like a radio show. She does it in a studio, and she has a boss. To me, it looks like a radio, and people listen to it on the radio. I don't know you can listen to podcasts on the radio, but I think they just called it a podcast because they wanted to be new and hip. But she has a podcast called Holiday Love, which has to be like one of the most niche podcast concepts you can have, where supposedly was that a familiar thing to me? I don't remember. I guess we'll just keep going. But she has Holiday Love, which seems like a really niche topic to make a podcast over. But to make it even more niche, she has another podcast within that podcast called Dear Christmas, which is where we get the title. But then it also is a double entendre. Oh, I don't think I'm getting any Sayaka things. But she's this big time success. She is living in the big city. She's living out her journalistic dreams. I don't know what it has to do with journalism, but she calls it journalism. And then she goes back to her small town for Christmas, because I don't know if you guys are as obsessed with bad Christmas movies as I am, but there's a formula to these things, and there's a lot of tropes, like you're either a girl from a big city learning to come back to the small town, or you're a girl from a small city and your love interest, you are a girl from a small town and your love interest is from the big city. So there's a formula, and this time we got the big city girl learning to come back to her roots. I got this thing again. But, so with that, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so she goes back to, like, visit her parents. I think we can use those. I think those are the pants that she likes. She goes back to, like, decorate with her parents. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go back. My sister is, like, ridiculously pregnant. I'm gonna go see her. Hopefully the baby gets born over the Christmas holidays. And she rekindles with this man named Chris Massey. Get it? Because it sounds like Christmassy. So she rekindles with this guy. She pops her tire on the way there. He helps. There's like a scene in that movie where her tire pops. He comes to save her, and he's just like, I have hot cocoa in the truck. And she's like, oh, thank you. Because in these films, they only drink hot cocoa. There is no water. There's not even milk. It's like hot cocoa and the occasional alcoholic beverage if Lifetime is trying to sell you a recipe. And she's like sitting there, she's like, this is the best hot cocoa I've ever had. And he goes, oh, I added a splash of like cinnamon. And she goes, no, there's something else. Red pepper flake. And this scene makes me so mad. I would have no romantic interest in her after this. Because he goes, oh, you found it. Just don't tell anyone. That's my secret ingredient. And she says, it's not secret. I can taste it. I would have punted her into the sun. That makes me so mad to hear. Like, what? How frustrating is that? Anywho, the reason I bring this up, of course they like go through all their hijinks, they have their emotional rekindling. She's just like, oh, I can't fall in love, I'm married to my career, I really love where I am, I love talking about love, but love doesn't like finding me, it's just not meant to be. And at the end of the game, obviously we know that she gets together with Chris Massey, whose name is Mr. Christmas, so the letter is Dear Christmas, because he's Mr. Christmas. And the reason I bring all of this up is that when she's like trying to confess, like they just had like a really big romantic moment, but she's just like, I can't do it, it's not meant to be, because these movies are made by Puritans and people don't date like normal human adults. Like these people don't even kiss until the end of the show, until they've had like 18 dates and confirmation from both sets of parents. It's just written by Puritans. And so her tongue gets tied and she's just like, we step wreaths and wrap stockings and blah, blah, blah. And every time I like mix together my words like that, I think about her. I have been conditioned by Melissa Joan Hart, and now I will constantly think about Dear Christmas whenever I mix up my noun and verb agreements. Anyway, it's time to talk to Sayaka. I hope you guys enjoyed my Hallmark and Lifetime diversion.
Oh, Makoto, you wanted me? Just kidding.
Huh, should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Let's spend some time with Sayaka.
Oh, you want to talk for a bit? Sure, that sounds nice.
And then we did. I spent time chatting with Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Yes. Absolutely. I just spent so much money trying to get her a thing. I got mineral water, I got Sonic Cup Noodle, I got Max
Little Mac? Did I get Little Mac's gloves?
I got roller slippers, those look dope. I got Tornico's pants, which is what we're gonna give to her. Hi, thanks for using my emote. I got layering shears, got some skizzers. I do not have an unending dandelion. I got berserker armor, and I got 2 berserker armors. I feel like that's gonna be for Sakura when we get around to talking with her. But for right now, we're gonna give Sayaka Tornico's pants, the latest style for Premiere Gothic Lolita fashion label Wonder Dungeon. I hope you like them.
Is it really okay for me to have this?
I'm so happy.
I'm happy. I'm just so happy.
I get the impression that she liked it. That's good.
Listen, may I ask you just one question?
So polite again. What's going on?
And so polite again, I'd like to ask, do you have a girlfriend?
What? That's like way out of nowhere.
Huh? Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do?
No, I don't. A girlfriend? Not at all.
Then, do you at least have a crush on someone?
Just wait a second. What's going on here? Why are you asking all these questions?
I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad? It's not that it's bad, but it's only natural I'd be curious, right? Because we're classmates, going through the same thing together. Classmates. Although, that's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates. More than that, we're two peas in a pod. We're friends. We've been friends since middle school in a way. That's true. Yeah, we're friends. Of course. I totally don't think about you at night. Not in that way. Not in that way. I don't mean it in that way. I mean like going on sweet dates and holding hands. Don't take it that way. I didn't mean it. So? Aren't you gonna ask me?
Huh? What?
No, not what. Aren't you gonna ask me if I have a boyfriend or not?
I mean, it's not like I don't want to know. Of course I want to know. You're really popular, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Oh no. Nope, I definitely don't. The truth is, I'm way too busy for things like that.
Then, do you have a crush on someone?
I wonder. Let's just say there's someone I'm interested in. It's Yasuhiro Hagakure. He's so cool.
Sayaka stared straight into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were tinged with red. Wait, me?
But I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Let's get out of here together, Makoto. No matter what. Please don't turn your back on me, okay?
Of course, I would never turn my back on you.
I want you to know something, Makoto. And I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
that's good.
I'm really glad you're here.
When she smiled at me like that, I could feel my entire body filling with power. With power? It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger. So I have to do my best in here. For myself and for Sayaka.
I'm so happy you're gonna do your best for me.
What? You heard me?
Like I said,
Dad, I'm psychic.
okay.
Kidding, I just have really good intuition. But is that really what you were thinking?
Well...
Anyway, let's just help each other out and get out of here no matter what it takes.
I'm gonna do my best for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. We need to work together and do our best.
I'm gonna do my best. I carved those words into the walls of my soul. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! I'm gonna take a deluge. I think this should... After vowing to Sayaka to give it my all, I went back to my room. I think we get 2 chances on a normal day. So I think I still have more free time. Okay. There's still lots of free time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. I'm going to show you guys the report card system real quick. So here is everyone's thingy. This is Kiyotaka, Byakuya, Mondo, Leon, Hifumi, Yasuhiro, and here's Sayaka. She has a star by her, which means that I have more information on her. My goodness, 108 pounds. Let me just crawl in a hole real quick. Learning about me today. I'm about the same height. I am nowhere near 108 pounds. I could never be near 108 pounds. I don't remember how big my chest is though, but I have that information somewhere. Pages, okay. Info. The thing I remember about Makoto most from junior high was when that crane got stuck in our school pond and he helped get it free. I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. Her skills, melodious voice. This is the new thing that we've earned from her. I'm so busy these days. I don't have time for a boyfriend. I don't even have a crush or anything, although there is someone I'm interested in, but I need to put those feelings on hold. So, and then we can go through everyone like this. Everyone is a skinny legend. I feel so bad that I said everyone's a skinny legend and then I went over Hifumi. I feel a little bit bad for that one. In any case, we're going to continue on and pretend that that didn't happen. So we're gonna leave. Oh, okay, perfect. Miss Sayaka, can we talk to you more? I don't have a present, though. We have to keep getting... I'm just gonna use all my Monokuma coins and hope that we get a present, and then... if we don't, then whoopsie doozies. There's Celeste. I have a rhyme and reason for the things I do. I promise we will talk to more characters, but Sayaka is important to me right now. So we're building our relationship with Sayaka as much as we can. We're just trying to speedrun her. I would like to try my hand against the almighty Monomono machine. Yes. I have 2 coins. I have exactly 2 pulls. It's also just nice. Sometimes I don't like getting more coins in there because I just like getting more things. That looks like Elmo. But like a pelt of Momo? No. No. Not a pelt of Momo. It looks like a pelt of Elmo, which is still dark, but at least a little bit more serviceable than a pelt of me. We shouldn't make a pelt of Momo. Anyway, we're gonna try and work with what we've got. And maybe I am secretly missing something that I don't remember having, but is secretly there and will help me along the way. We're gonna go back to Miss Sayaka and spend our time with her. Boop. Boop, please click on her. Out for a walk, Makoto. I wouldn't mind if you invited me along. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Yes. Okay, let's go for a walk. I think it will help cheer both of us up. I'm gonna look through our list and hope that I have something. I honestly don't think we do. But I might be wrong. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we have anything we can give to her, but I can do my best. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Yes. Please let me force my way in through this. Mineral water. I'm just gonna keep looking. Potato chips, Sonic Cup of Noodle. Nice gloves, roller slippers, Tornico's pants. I only have 0 of those because I gave her the one I had. Layering Shears, Unending Dandelion, Berserker Armor, Moon Rock, Secrets of the Omoplata, the Fun Plane, Sacred Tree Sprig, and Cat Dog Magazine, Red Costume, School Crest. I can't give her the School Crest. Let's see. I don't want to give her something that's too difficult to get. Let's... because I'm trying to get dialogue from her. Let's give her the mineral water and hope for the best. Hope that doesn't go over terribly. She's an idol. She needs to drink water to soothe her voice.
Huh? A present for me? Thank you. I'll cherish this forever.
Does that mean she liked it? I don't think she did. Yeah, no. I didn't get a conversation out of her. It needs to be something they like or love, and I just wasted that because I have no more Monokuma coins.
Whoopsies.
I just want to spend as much time with her as I can. Okay, we're gonna hunt for Monokuma coins. We're gonna hunt for Monokuma coins the more that we do this, because I need to get them if I want to court her. When are we gonna get out of here? Well, we're not gonna get out of here tonight, so don't worry about it tonight. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. This is a perfect time. No, Monokuma, I can't do this. I need water. Ugh, we're almost out of bottle 1. I still have a full one prepped with me because I came somewhat prepared. I'm trying to become prepared to these streams. Clearly, it doesn't always work out, as you can see from this stream today, but I do try my best.
I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same thing as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement, could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. A straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world. Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. You're talking over me. Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later... What's happening 0.200 seconds later? Is it morning time? Do we get to rise? Shut up. I'm done with you. We know. We know it's the morning. I want to get straight to looking for coins. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Gah. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought crossed my mind. Oh, someone's at the door. The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Let's check for Monokuma coins, and then we will see who is at the door. And don't tell me to keep... I hope that these dialogue options aren't just like, this isn't the door. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking around and hope that I can pry a Monokuma coin out of something in here. Because I just really want one really bad. Maybe I should tidy up. There's not much to tidy up. We have like 6 things in this room. And we don't really worry about clothes in this universe. So we got no Monokuma coins out of this, so we'll just look. A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Hi, Taka. What's going on, bud? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. It's not raining in here. And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. How sweet. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. How sweet is that? He's trying to promote togetherness and unity. What an angel. He's trying to keep all of our spirits up in a really, really bad situation, and I appreciate it so much. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. And he says it's good news to have breakfast with everyone. How cute. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall. Will you not let me explore for Mono coins? Am I doomed to not make Sayaka happy? I just want to make her happy. Don't say this is the dining hall. I'm gonna be a little salty Sammy. Leon, this isn't the dining hall. Ugh, so freaking tired. The hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking up everyone. It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it will do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again. Yeah, probably. Damn it. I guess we better just go then. And that's that. So we just gotta rally up all the stragglers. Please let me in. I didn't realize how much Joy-Con drift would add to this experience, but here we are. Junko! It's time for breakfast, Junko! Makoto, can't any of you guys get a freaking clue? Huh? My mascara is totally clumpy! I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a dick! You look just the same as yesterday to me. As if! It's like night and day! Sorry. Ah, I seriously need to reapply. There's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can hook me up. And that's that. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now? Well, she is the ultimate fashionista. I apologize. Someone pointed out that I say well, and now it's the only thing that I can hear.
But Toko's our last person to get moving, I guess. Toko? What? Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? To the Heining doll. I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare herself? What is she talking about? I'm so nervous. What's she so nervous about? I have an idea. If we're starting it this early in the game, I won't spoil anything because if it doesn't happen now, it will happen eventually. But I guess we shall see. Oh, we can talk to everyone now. Where's Miss? Sayaka Mizono.
Hi, Makoto.
Good morning to you, Makoto. She can make even basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. That's the power of a celebrity, I guess. I couldn't do that. I've been fumbling over all of my words this entire stream.
Hey, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Sayaka. You. Let me speak to you. He let out a heavy, annoyed sigh. Well, I'd rather be ignored completely than suffer that kind of insult. Yeah, well, he did kind of ignore us.
What's your problem?
What's the point of talking to me? Taka's the one who got everyone together. Go talk to him if you have questions or whatever. I like covering my bases. I like thoroughness. I'm sure Taka would understand. You gotta check the grounds. And you gotta check for Monokuma coins. Okay. If I absolutely must talk to you, let's just hurry up and start this stupid meeting. Taka's gonna throw a fit if we don't. Is he really? Is he gonna go throw a fit if I don't stop right now because I'm too busy saying hi to everyone?
A breakfast meeting, eh? Perhaps it would keep me entertained and make life with everyone here a bit more bearable.
We're gonna snake around and talk to Leon. What are you looking at me for? Mr. Goody Two-Shoes is running the show for now. It's nice to say good morning. I would like to talk to Chihiro.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chihiro.
It's nice to get to eat with everyone. With so many people, it's actually kind of fun.
And Aoi Asahina. Good morning, Makoto. Morning.
Breakfast time, breakfast time. Gotta eat a big breakfast at breakfast time.
She's so precious. I'm enamored.
Good morning.
Ifumi, you don't seem too energetic.
How can I be? I got woke up by that annoying, obnoxious, nightmarish guy. This is why I hate 3D so much.
Meanwhile, they're cardboard cutouts of people. Taka looks pretty impatient. We better get this started already. Well, there's only a couple people left, so you be patient. Morning. Man, waking up to the sound of Taka's squawking is not a fun way to start the day. Then there's Mondo. Yo. Good morning. Let's just hurry up and get this over with. Taka's getting angsty? Antsy. Taka's getting angsty. He's listening to My Chemical Romance and Pierce the Veil. Good morning. Good morning. To bring everyone together for a breakfast meeting is very Taka-esque suggestion. Okay, now it's Taka's time. Hi, sir.
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. Oh, yay.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together. There's no busy schedules, honey. We are all doing nothing all the time because we are fundamentally trapped here. I like the personality given in this frame. Like the fact that Byakuya is sitting on his own and Toko is floating near him. The way that Hiro looks kind of relaxed with his arm to the side. Meanwhile, Sayaka has her hands folded on top of the desk and Junka has her arms crossed. And then of course Mondo has his ankles crossed on top of the table. Very, very punk biker gang leader-esque. And Mr. Taka is sitting up with his arms straight because he wants to make the meeting work.
Give me a break.
Thank you for the thank you for 420 bits, Paper. That's very sweet of you. I think I messed up when I was trying to get everything. When I was trying to make sure that my computer didn't die, I messed a couple of things up, so the alert didn't sound, but I see it and I appreciate you. and by the next stream, they should be... Had to test it, lol. Yeah, no, there's no announcement for it, because I think I messed that up when I was trying to fix my CPU usage, but next time when I reset OBS, it should open automatically, hopefully, and then we should be fine. I'll test that myself after this stream is over, but I want to get through a bit more of this, so I hope that you guys don't mind being a little bit scuffed for now. I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. From now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat! Who made breakfast? Who made breakfast? You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall. Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die. Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that! I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? I spilled water on my chest. I spilled water on my chest. I just wanted a sip. Now I'm all wet. I can't have nothing. So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here. Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit. No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues?
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Hi, honey. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that. But for right now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims is in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. I think that covers it. That about covers it, I think. Byakuya, I'm so sorry I fumbled over your line, King. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Uh-huh. Help? We've been stuck here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're already getting worried. I bet they called the police already. I wonder who these 3 question marks may be.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? Monokuma said ACAB. What are you doing here? You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on! If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill! Ha ha ha. Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that? So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away. Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think, yes! Ding ding ding, I figured it out. All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place, so why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you... If you want to know, I'll tell ya. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive. Motive? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys. Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Heh, oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Good, then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know... despair. That's all.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Cause to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. Despair and amusement. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would ya? Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Cause you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus.
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Piece of
Hey!
shit. Stop fucking
You see how
around.
passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone. So cute. Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I know where to go. I can't decide if Mondo is totally defendable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then it's in this part of the place, Hospeak Academy. There's okay, so I guess, guess these were originally the living quarters, and Monokuma added a stupid little sign that says Despair Hotel. Wait, I can check this? Back it up, back it up. No, I can't. I can't check it. I can just interact with it. But we go down this hallway, and it should be right here. AV room, where all the DVDs are tested. Oh, there's a box. Perfect. Oh well, can I interact Monokuma coins, please?
Monokuma coins, please. Coin, please. Coin, please. I have one more spot. This is the only other spot in this room where I could get a Monokuma coin, and I got nothing. Uh-huh. There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us you mentioned. I better go tell everyone! She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. That's not very... The whole point of going together was because it wasn't safe to go alone, but now she's going alone and I'm here alone. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Is it in the box? It's the cardboard box with... it's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. Okay, then what did you see? Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen. And then... What could it be? Ah! I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor... It was my family.
You getting to attend Hope's Academy is like a dream come true. Make your best.
Oh, so cute. Make sure to do your best. It came out a little weird on my side. I don't know if it came out weird on your guys' side. But she's so sweet. What this looks like is such a...
Don't push yourself too hard.
This looks like such a nice family. They're so happy.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Hi, honey. I almost just said her name. Spoilers. She's Makoto's sister. If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. And it didn't. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Because what happened next is upsetting. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him, from the Powerpuff Girls. The Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy.
But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being.
Yeah, you don't say. With the couches torn asunder and the glass broken, even the picture frame is busted and the lampshade.
Oh boy,
This is bad.
what could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
It just occurred to me while he's yapping I should probably be drinking water. I don't know how I'm so stupid that I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that until just now, and we're almost 3 hours in. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again, a single thought that was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Gotta do a hydrate timer or something. Yeah. I was gonna say, I know it's very common to put hydration in the point redemptions, but I do, like, I have water on me. I just forget to drink it. Maybe a point redemption would be useful to have if I just said I don't remember it. But yeah, while they're not talking, it would be a good night. It would be a good point to rehydrate my vocal cords. I said moist last time and it went it went bad, so I won't say that, but I need to rehydrate my vocal cords. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Not even bothering to try to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her, even now she was totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other. It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a good sign of faith, a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What? This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. I'll need to calm down. Okay then, maybe we should all start by all... Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? This is so loud for me. I know I made it quieter for you guys, but this is so loud to me. I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's reaction video. I'll drink some water for you. I don't know how to set up those, commands. Not yet, at least. That's part of my New Year's resolutions, is how to learn. So I don't know how to do all those commands, unfortunately. Not right now, at least. I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Yeah, hydrate bot. Yeah, I don't have a hydrate bot. I don't know how to do any of that sort of stuff. I need to learn. It's all very confusing to me because I am stupid. So I need to learn how to do chat commands and bots and stuff and all that cool stuff. If you can teach me, that would be really, really nice. If anyone can teach me, that would be fantastic. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us! Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka? Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right? Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Well, we do have time to go talk to everybody. Yasuhiro Gakure. Hey, Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right? Right? I want to think so, but... What the hell, man? This is all one big lie. It has to be. Ugh. Hifumi Yamada. What was in your video, Hifumi? Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, Why are you covering your ears? If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how that works. Misses. Big misses. What was in your video, Sakura? my family. Thank you for giving us an answer. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family. But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How? Someone who can give us an answer. I appreciate her. What was in your video, Kyoko? Why should I tell you? Oh, I don't, 'cause I asked. Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How could something like this even exist? I just don't understand. To be able to do something like that. Is it because they really are the murderous fiend? Mr. Taka, do you have anything to say? What was in your video, Taka? I saw... Sorry, it's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words. You can take your time, buddy, because you were so nice. You are so sweet. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. I'm gonna go see if I can't collect some coins, but I'm gonna ultimately try and I guess that she's in her room. That's where she went back to, but let's also just talk to people. I'm not gonna tell you, and that's all there is to it. Okay, what? I'm not gonna tell you. No way, hell no, no way in hell. You're just acting all nice, so we'll tell you what you want to hear. You can't fool me. Damn it, how the hell did they get footage of that? I don't think that we get to know in this game, but I know that it gets explained in other pieces of media what some of their videotapes was. I think his had to do with his cousin. I think it was something like, or no. I don't remember what was on his videotape. His cousin comes up in another thing. Maybe? I don't remember. I know he has a cousin that has a crush on him, and it is a big issue because that is his cousin, that's his blood. But I don't remember how it's supposed to have played into this, because I don't think we learned that in this game. I think it's just something that we learn extraneously, like as top tier DanganRonpa fans. Well, we've investigated for coins. This is gonna be so bothersome. I need a gift for Sayaka so that I can talk to her. But if the gacha doesn't give me a gift, then I'm doinked. Can I check you? Vending machine, nope. Please just give me things. I want things. I would like items. Because I had that moment right there that I could have talked to her and I was just totally I lost the chance because I didn't have anything that she liked or loved, so I couldn't talk to her, which is the bad part about playing a gacha game. There's a gacha in this visual novel.
Where'd Sayaka run off to? Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real. But it's fake, right? It's gotta be.
I'd like to believe that, but if it was real... So we just came to the AV room. We're gonna go this way, this way, this way. Pick the gymnasium. She's not gonna be in the boys' bathroom. There also isn't anything to observe in the boys' bathroom, so that's kind of a waste of our time. Are you in the gym? Because we had a moment at the gym. No, but Junko's here.
Hey, Makoto, aren't you like super curious what's in everyone's videos?
I mean, I can't say I'm not curious. Right? I could totally tell. But does that mean you're gonna tell me what was in yours? Who knows? It all depends what kind of mood I'm in, you know? Her peace sign sprite I really like, just because I really like how that hand looks. I don't think she's gonna tell me. But I do hope. Is there a sword? Dangan Fangirl 25. Hi! Thank you for jumping in. You came to the perfect stream. I'm currently hunting for more Monokuma coins, because I kind of wasted all of them on the Monomono machine, and I'm trying to get stuff that Sayaka likes. Because we're partway through chapter 1, and I want to make sure that I can talk to Sayaka as much as possible, because she's my favorite. But if I don't have things that she likes, then we can't exactly talk. So, it's going. We're starting. I'm glad that you could drop in. And oh goodness, my alerts are turned off because I messed up my stream a little bit. Thank you so much for following. I'm playing this on my Switch right now, as you can see, and so I have Trigger Happy Havoc 2, 3, and S. So if you're Dangan Fangirl 25, we'll be playing a ton of Danganronpa, so feel free to stick around for a long time and hang out with me while we get through all of these games together, because that's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future, is Danganronpa mainly, and then a couple other things scattered about, but we're gonna push through this whole series. So if you love Danganronpa, here it is. Oh, I didn't want to find you this early. That's the desk I woke up on the day I got here. Give me things, please. Was curious. Oh, thank you, Paper, for giving Dangan Fangirl the gifted sub. Now you have— I need to make more emotes, but now you have access to one emote that is available to us. So, it's Momo's surprise, so hopefully it'll be very useful in this game. And I hope that you enjoy your stay. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. Momo, is this your first time playing Danganronpa? So the situation with Danganronpa is I have finished Trigger Happy Havoc, and I know all the plot beats for 2 and the main plot beats to 3, but I started playing 2 and I learned all of the story elements, but I haven't finished playing it myself. And 3 I never started playing, but I know all of the big stuff. But I am playing this as if I was a first-time viewer for the most part, just because, like, for some people who are watching, it might be their first exposure to Danganronpa, and I want them to get the same experience that, like, we had when we were playing. So it is not my first time playing this one. It will be my first time playing, like, certain parts of 2, and my first time playing 3 myself. But I know the plot stuff. I'm very familiar with this series myself. And that's part of why I wanted to play it a lot, because I like this franchise so much. I wanted to share it with everyone on stream. Are you going to play Danganronpa 2 and V3 after DR1? Yes, absolutely. What I plan on doing is I'm going to finish Trigger Happy Havoc, and then we're going to do 2, 3, and S, and I might loop back around to Ultra Despair Girls because I have that on Steam. If enough people want Ultra Despair Girls, I know Ultra Despair Girls the absolute least. That's the one that I do not know much about at all. So the plan is to go in order of 1, 2, 3, and S, but then I might loop back around and play Ultra Despair Girls for the first time for me, because that's the game that I do not know. I don't know anything that happens in Ultimate Summer Camp, and I don't know anything that happens in Ultra Despair Girls. But yes, we will be playing everything, so you can stick around. I promise we'll be playing a lot of Danganronpa if you want to stick around for it. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. Actually, this just made me think of, this is probably a good time. Again, I need to set up a bot. But if you want to keep up with updates of when I will be streaming, or not to spoil the characters in V3, I really like, well, yeah, I really like, again, I haven't played myself, but I know a lot of the big plot beats, or I know a fair amount of what happens in V3. I like, the one that I know that I like for sure, from everything I know, is Ryoma, because I have a friend who adores Ryoma. I like Kirumi from what I know about her, and I like Kaede from what I know about her, but I think I've learned a fair amount about Ryoma to say that I definitely like him without being like, without not knowing that something that happens. The rest of them are kind of a gray area of like, I think I like them, but I'm not really positive. But Ryoma, I've heard so much from my friend that I really like him a lot. But while I'm thinking about this, I need to do this more professionally in the coming year, where I can make a bot that will do this for me and probably put it on a timer. But if you want to keep up with me and watch updates and make sure that you know what I'm streaming and when, you can totally check out and follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna post the link in there so you have it. It would be nice to, if you want to hang out and come around, that's where I'm the most active outside of Twitch, and it's where I post like announcements every time that I am streaming. I'm gonna be like, hey, today at X time I'm gonna be streaming DanganRonpa. So if you want to go follow me over on Twitter, if you have a Twitter, that's where you can find updates. Otherwise you can just look out for my notifications, but Twitter is definitely the best place to get updates from me and even just talk about DanganRonpa. So if you'd like, please go follow me over there for updates and news about when I'm gonna be streaming and when I'm gonna be streaming. I understand. I know how you feel right now, when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Thinking about it, those videos have to be fake. By the way, any waifu or husbando characters in DanganRonpa 1. Okay, goodness, so Sayaka's my favorite. Like, Sayaka's my big #1 favorite in this game. And then my other two favorites in this game are Kyoko and Celeste. I like the idea of, I have more opinions about her that we will get to when the time is right. And then a husband in DanganRonpa 1 is Byakuya Togami. I am obsessed with that nasty man. Oh, I love him so much. I talk about a lot of the introductions in the first chapter that we just played yesterday. That VOD is up if you want to go check it out after this and just catch up with my thoughts and opinions on like each of the characters as we go through them. But yeah, those are my favorite girls, and that's my favorite guy in this in this initial game. Think about think about it. Those videos have to be fake, because if those things really had happened, I kept reading as those things really bad happened. I was like, Makoto, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just stay calm, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Oh.
Sayaka? Please,
Help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill
Or be killed?
I just can't take this anymore.
Her hair looks so gorgeous in this CG. I think it's interesting. I think how they draw in this game in general is interesting, but I think it's interesting that her hair looks like kind of stringy almost, like in her sprite especially, but like there's so many, it looks thin, I guess I would say. Like there's so much attention to the individual strands that they put in. I'm waving my mouse around like you can see it when you totally can't. There's so much attention put into the individual strands of her hair. I just think it's a cool like character design choice that they made, just to do that, because I never really think about that. Like as you can see with my model, there's not really like a string. There's not too many individual strands. It's just mostly a big clump of hair. And then individual strands like around the ponytail. But she has like all individual strands of hair. Finally, she raised her face from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers.
Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please, no matter what happens,
Always be there for me.
I need you by my side.
Huh? Oh, of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. I think she... Did we give up on that?
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. I felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before. Hi, King.
It's standing up!
What? What? Monokuma. What is standing up?
Makoto, it's standing up!
Okay, Monokuma, what's standing up?
Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole!
Stop it! Get the hell out of here!
No, I want to join in!
Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos.
Ah, it's about to come out.
Stop it, Monokuma.
It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out!
I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Hwah!
Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow!
Makoto, I really don't think you should start crushing on Sayaka in a time like this. Yeah, this is life or death. Is now really the time? The end of the world brings out different reactions in a lot of people. And for him, it was the search for romance.
I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking! What the heck was that just now?
He just wanted to mess with us. Also, I need to hide my boner.
Well, for now, you want to just head back?
Yeah. I need to take care of something. Sorry. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Bone wide. He was clearly talking about a boner. A boner. B-O-N-E-U-R. U with an umlaut. Gotta make it a little fancy. That's what Monokuma was talking about. I'm just reiterating. It's not my fault. Sayaka, yeah, bonheur. See how many vowels you can add to it until it becomes unintelligible. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. Man, I wish that I didn't just bust my little chat. Okay, yeah, well, listen. I apologize. Well, I apologize? Question mark. Monokuma did it. I was just following suit. Oh, and thank you to Aoi Asahina3 for following. I'm so happy to see all the DanganRonpa fans that have found my stream. I hope that you guys have fun. I promise the whole game won't be boner jokes, but I kind of had to get that one out. Thanks a lot for the flag in front of the girl. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me.
You're right.
You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. And then I went back into mine. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going back. Okay. I wish I did. I just need to let the text play because I keep correcting myself. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Boop, 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 boop. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? Oh. No, that's not like at all. I was about to be like, oh, it's the Stanford prison experiment question mark? I don't think it's that connected, because no one here is the wardens. I'm really curious about what was in everyone's motive video. I know that we learn about it. I mentioned a little bit ago that I think Leon said something to do with his cousin. I don't think we learn in this game, but I think we do learn. I think actually the places where we get to learn about more people's confession videos or motive videos, I think is in Ultra Despair Girls. So I'm a little torn about the order in which I should play stuff, because Ultra Despair Girls is the bridge between 1 and 2, so I don't know if I should go 1 Ultra Despair Girls 2 3S, or if I should go 1 2 Ultra Despair Girls 3S, or if I should just wait for Ultra Despair Girls to be last. But I think if you're like, if you want answers to what is in everyone's motive videos, I think it's in Ultra Despair Girls. Like I said, if you're on Twitter, if you are on Twitter, feel free to follow me, send me a message, and we can talk more about this, like, totally, and not have to worry about spoilers for anyone. But I think I know a couple of them. If you're curious, you can DM me and I can share what I do know about some of their motive videos. That would be the best place to do it if you're curious. I know a couple of them, so I can do my best in helping you. I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Yeah, that there might be a murderer in our midst. My mouth gets so dry. Oh, the door. Huh? I'm so sorry. I keep having to drink water because I've been doing this for 3 hours now, and it's a lot of reading, and I love doing it, but I'm strengthening my vocal cords. One day they'll be cords of steel, just like Apollo Justice. But in the meantime, I need to make sure I drink plenty of water so that I don't die. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? What's going on, buddy? Oh, hi, ma'am.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka? Hi, Miss. This is improper. You see this? This is a twin bed. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Something weird?
Just a little while ago, while I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all of the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course, but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
I have a bad feeling about this. Have you... What, is this your first time seeing all the games? Is this your first time? Do you not know any of the spoilers? Because I'll try to keep it spoiler-free as possible for anyone. I'm just curious now. I don't know where I got in my head. I was just like, oh, Dangan Fangirl 25 must know all about all of the games. So excuse me if I got that wrong, if I'm just assuming. But yeah, now I'm curious if have you played them? Do we have a whole new DanganRonpa fan in the midst? I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean, it's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous.
I honestly have played all the DanganRonpa games, I just don't remember much. That is so fair. I also don't, like, there's a lot that I miss myself, so that is absolutely fair. I totally get you.
Oh, what if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise,
then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
What?
All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is, you know...
Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind.
No, I know, me either. It's not even that I had I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight?
Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my... I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you?
It's fine, I trust you.
In that case, then... It's nighttime. It is time to go to sleep. I'm gonna skip through this because we've heard it 8 million times. It's time to go to bed.
Oh man, it's already nighttime.
Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys, too.
Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys.
Again?
like I said,
Like-
I'm psychic.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Oh, I think I remember about this. Yeah, is it coming back? Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. And girls don't pee, so she can't need it for that.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive.
Yeah, I know.
Good night then. See you in the morning.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. For some reason, something in this was a really big meme for the fandom. Oh goodness, when we get to it, you'll have to point it out. When this was a new game, I wasn't into it. One of my really, long-term good friends was, and I watched them play it on their PSP at gym class, but I never got into it until, 2019. So I'm still relatively new to this whole series. It smells nice, though. It was very fortunate that I got into it, and then, the 10th anniversary came up pretty shortly after, and then we got a whole new game. That was a very lucky coincidence that that's when I got into it. Let's explore. Let's rummage through her trash. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up. This is a new place. This is a new place to hide coins. And there's something over here. Oh, it's just the door, and I can't really use that. We're not allowed to examine these walls. That's too old for us. A surveillance camera. There's no coins in it. This should have a sewing kit. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. And then the last thing is the bathroom and the bed. So this should have a lock on it. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little bit reluctant to go in. So the last thing to do is, I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it will bring me some sweet dreams. You really are a young man, Makoto Naegi. Being a little better than before, I fell asleep. Can't Sakura just unscrew the window bolts with her bare hands? It looks like there was a point in the first video that I did when we were starting in the prologue where her and Mondo tried to pry open the young plates. So they gave it the old college try, and you're right that if anyone could do it, it would have been Sakura. But it was even too much for Sakura.
Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then,
Everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Thank you, Monokuma. There's really a good chance to drink water in between all of the nights and mornings. It's a prime time because there's nothing to read. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. Any opinion on Monokuma? I like his counterpart in Danganronpa 2 more. Monokuma's fine. I mean, Monokuma gives me the same kind of vibes as Ryuk from Death Note, where you can't really get mad at them because that's all they exist to do. Like, they just exist to be that particular vessel. So I don't feel any which way towards him. I think his voice is fun, even if I don't do a great job at it. But Monokuma doesn't bother me too bad, except for when he does his, like, typical little anime pervert things. That's where I'm a little bit like, okay, but it's Monokuma. Monokuma is just Monokuma, and I've learned to just deal with it, you know? So, I don't have anything against him, but he's not my favorite or anything. Oh my goodness, though. This is so terrible to say, but since you asked, I will tell you. In dead silence, where there's no background music, there was a TikTok where someone made, like, gajinkas on a couple of the animal characters, and they made a gajinka of Monokuma, and that was the hottest man I had ever seen, and I was so upset because it is Monokuma. If you had an ultimate talent, what would it be? We talked about this a little bit in the last episode, and you can watch that if you'd like. I discussed how it was a bit of an issue because I didn't know if we wanted to get, like, pedantic or anything like that. Because for me, like, my whole character is magical idol Momo, so I would like to either be like ultimate magical girl or ultimate magical idol. Because if we call Sayaka the ultimate pop sensation, then I would like to be the ultimate idol. But if people argue that that's the same thing, then I have to figure something else out. But when we get later into the franchise, it feels like it matters less. So if you asked me what my ultimate talent would be, it would be one of those three. Either just an idol would be my first choice, and then magical girl or magical idol if we have to get niche and specific with it. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. That's also part of why Sayaka's my favorite. It's because she's an idol, and I like idols because I am one. I just like them a whole lot, so I like her a whole lot. I just remembered, I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I love the background music for this game. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning! I suppose I'm early. Let's go talk to all of our friends then. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. That's so sweet. And the ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. Hifumi, I don't want to think about your morning duty. Be it whichever one it is, I don't want to think about it. My poor king. My poor little hamster king. I would rather not know. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. I'm obsessed with him. He's so cute. If I had an ultimate talent, I guess I would be the ultimate multitasker since I have more than one talent. That's awesome! Ultimate multitasker sounds really, really cool. That's a dope one. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Then where's Byakuya? But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high school category. Model high schooler. So for her to be so late... What's going on? Did I miss something? Did something happen, I mean? I misread your line. Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly, and the music changed. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Run. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had completely transformed. What the hell? X marks the spot. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Well, we can take our time. There's so much stuff to click on. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Then there's this thing. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Give me a second, Makoto. We're investigating. This is the replica sword I bought. More slashes on the wall. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Be patient. I want to click on this. It's the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, shut up. I'm gonna click on all of them. Just because I'm spiteful. And also because I want to delay things. The bed's been damaged too. But the lint roller is fine. Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? You give me a second. She's really rushing me along. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. Okay, good to know. Is there any Monokuma coins for me? Now's not the time. Okay. I get it. I better check the bathroom. I don't want to. Let's take a look inside. I don't like it here. I don't like this game, actually. I hate it. I don't hate it. I love this game. But this game is cruel and mean to me. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. And that's why I wanted to get that one conversation with her. But it didn't happen. I had the chance to have 3 conversations with her. I only got 2 of them because the gotcha screwed me. And now she's dead. And I'm upset because I didn't finish talking to Sayaka. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Oh, that thing behind Sayaka, that's the thing I was talking about earlier. Okay, I thought it might have been something to do with that, but I'm interested to see what the meme is specifically when we get there. It's almost midnight where I am, so at the next save point, I'm going to save and call it for this episode. But again, if you want to tell me what that meme is, you can find me on Twitter and DM me, and I'd love to know. And I'd also just love to chat about DanganRonpa too. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. I like making DanganRonpa friends, so if you'd like to go chat with me, that would be a great place to do, and I'd love to talk. Ah, you're awake, finally! Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping, get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Well... Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... Just give up. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. You didn't have to make me say it, man. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to hear that. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do if just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. She's dead. I realized she really was gone. Do it. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Kuma, he told us all to come here. I'm sorry, but I gotta go. My big brother is here for game night. No problem. That sounds so fun. Have fun with your big brother and have fun at game night. Thank you so much for dropping in. We're just gonna wrap up, and again, you know where to find me if you want to keep chatting about DanganRonpa, but we're gonna end here pretty shortly anyway, so go have fun. And thank you for dropping in again. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear ×1 rule.
Then who did it? Who killed her?
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up by a Gatling gun. With a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth!
Stop.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Po-ho-ho. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Why are you laughing?
Hoo-hoo, it's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone here if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to hold up, remember? You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Anyone who kills... If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are found out or discovered. Unless they're discovered. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll
Well, he's gonna explain it.
arguments about who you think the blackening is.
And I'm gonna drink some water.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the
Like a
answer
proper
you
jury.
That is correct. Only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue with their communal lives.
It's interesting calling this peace.
However,
If you choose poorly,
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will
receive your punishment.
which of course means
Your school life will come to an end.
So basically what it is that we have to find out who the murderer is, and if we do, they get punished, and if we don't, we get killed.
As far as
As trial rules go,
that's all there is to it.
Yeah, he's kind of laissez-faire for the most part.
so, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution? And by execution you mean... Yeah, it's kill or be killed.
Execution is execution. Execution.
So, we gotta find them or we get killed. But if we find them, they get killed.
Electric
Chair.
Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Like a plastic bag reaching through the wind wanting to start again. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then the only way they die... Oh wait. If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then, I would like to see, like, and maybe they'll show it, I would love to see, like, those pinwheel circle arms, where they're just going in a, they're just, like, swinging around like a little cartoon. That would be cute. Oh. I don't know how to make that noise. Are you enjoying yourself now? Oh, they're just talking. Headmaster Monokuma. Well. I wonder what might happen. Well, oopsie doopsies. Yeah, he's pretty serious about those school regulations. And there goes our second member of the team. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Me. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. So, pretty back-to-back, we got 2 dead bodies. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way! Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all just needed to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right? That's how serious I am. Shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
If you don't want that to happen to you, you just obey those school regulations.
Yeah, he's not fooling around with any of those, clearly. And well, there's a certain level of creativity he has. The first time he was a bomb, and now it's a bunch of spears. And I need to say this. I think we'll get to save soon. I hate why her hair is so huge in every sprite that she has, and in this sprite where she's dead, her hair just shrunk like it's the Wizard of Oz and the house just landed on the witch and her like stockings rolled up. That's what happened to her hair. Why is there no continued sense of volume? I know that she's a dead body right now, but I'm more worried about her hair. She is very dead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spears through her torso. I'm imagining one of them got like lungs, heart, you name it. So goodbye, Junko. Her hair shriveled up like the Wicked Witch of the East. And I just think that's the most unforgivable part to this death. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spheres. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die you didn't really die. This is reality! And I'm a bear in this reality! Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it the Monokuma File. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you asked? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And hopefully, and with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was just a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened!
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do it. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. Suddenly... Oh, I almost said John Cena. I meant Shia LaBeouf. I was just said, suddenly John Cena was there. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. May I please save? System. Save. Thank you. It is almost exactly midnight, which is like a pretty good... This is a pretty good stopping point for how long I wanted to do this. Okay, and also you see it says Chapter 1 School Life, Daily Life, and then it says School Life, Deadly Life when someone has been murdered. So I'm going to overwrite that save just to make sure. And then we're going to return to the title for now. Yes, I did not do anything else. Hi Taka. But so we're now in the investigation phase of Chapter 1. I was trying so hard to get all of my conversations with Sayaka out of the way, but the Mono machine just was not cooperating, so we're missing a conversation chat with Sayaka. I won't spoil anything, but we will be able to go back and go, like, retread the chat logs that we didn't get to.
I'm probably gonna operate with that sort of stuff the same way that I operate with the Doki Doki Literature Club side stories, because they're not plot important, but they're still extra content. So I might return to them someday. It's just that it's not necessary for the plot. Like, technically Doki Doki Literature Club is finished. There's just side quests that I can do that I want to do, and I might do them on stream someday with you guys when I feel like exploring those new areas. There's a very similar concept with Danganronpa, and we will get there when we get there, and I can explain it a bit more when the time comes. But we're not hopeless with the Sayaka chat log. I'm just upset that I didn't get to finish it in the game proper. So that's how this stream is gonna end. My sweet lovely wife Sayaka is now no longer with us, and in the next stream we're going to investigate her death, trying to figure out, like, get as much information to figure out who done it and how it might have happened and stuff like that. So that's going to be in the next stream. This was kind of the perfect place to stop off, and if you were here for all the technical difficulties, I apologize. I mean, I'm currently experiencing technical difficulties right now because the notifications and the chat log are kind of dead, but I will figure that out after this stream. I just didn't want to end this stream just to figure something out like that when the game proper was working. I'll also try to figure out how to stream this game without recording it with the capture thing, so hopefully my CPU won't die as much. But it worked out for this stream, and I'm glad that you guys can join me. We are almost at the 4-hour mark, which is pretty impressive, so I appreciate all of you guys being here with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you all have a good night, and goodbye! I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye! No, God, I just realized that I had my background music on this entire time. I'm so sorry, that must have been so annoying. I need, like, a reminder, I guess, because I will forget it because I'm stupid. But I'm so sorry I had my background music on this entire time. That must have been so annoying, and I will try to do better next time. I'll do my best to remember to turn it off next time. Anyway, goodbye proper. I'm so sorry that my background music has been on this entire time. I hope you all have a good night.